Let's now check out some of the top trending stories we tracked at the courts.
We begin with the report that the Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, has upturned the April 2nd, 2019 judgment of the FCT High Court, which disqualified Senator Ademola Adeleke from contesting the September 2018 governorship election in Osun State. A three-man panel of the court made the pronouncement in a unanimous judgment, which upheld the appeals by Adeleke and his party, the People's Democratic Party. Adeleke's and the PDP's appeals had challenged the judgment, which had declared Adeleke ineligible to contest the election on the grounds that he forged his secondary school credentials submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission in 2018. Justice Emmanuel Agim, who read the lead judgment of the Court of Appeal, awarded the cost of 3 million naira against the plaintiffs who instituted the suit, Wahab Rahim and Adam Habib. Justice Agim held that the suit had become statute barred since the plaintiffs did not comply with Section 285 of the Constitution. The Court of Appeal also held that by merely writing the examination and without passing any paper, Adeleke was qualified to contest the governorship election. Still in Abuja, an FCT High Court sitting in the Jabi area has dismissed a suit alleging that the acting Chief Justice of Nigeria falsified his age. The plaintiff, Mr. Tochi Michael, alleged that Justice Tanko Muhammad reduced his age by 3 years. Mr. Michael also alleged that the acting CJN was born on December the 31st, 1950 and has instead been using December the 31st, 1953 as his date of birth. Justice Danlami Senchi, in dismissing the suit, says the plaintiff lacks the locus standi to file such a suit as he has not shown how the allegations of falsification of age will cause him any personal injury over and above that of the general public. The court also held that the plaintiff did not disclose how he came about the fact that the acting CJN falsified his age, as there was no document or evidence before the court to prove the allegations. In the final analysis, Justice Senchi ruled that the suit in its entirety was meant to scandalize, destroy and malign the acting CJN. The court awarded a cost of 10 million naira against the plaintiff, even as it ordered the Chief Registrar of the Supreme Court to begin disciplinary action against the plaintiff's counsel, Mr. Melchizedek Zaro, for unprofessional conduct. Another judge of the FCT High Court, Justice Peter Afen, has ordered the remand of Samuel Umaru and Philomena Chese, the two JAMB officials accused of criminal misappropriation of 35 million naira. They are to be remanded in the custody of the EFCC. Mr. Umaru, who is the State Coordinator, JAMB Zonal Office in Benue State, and Philomena Chese, a clerical officer, were both arraigned before the court alongside 4 other JAMB officials on an 8-count charge, to which they all pleaded not guilty. The EFCC alleges that Philomena Chese refused to furnish the management of JAMB the true information on the financial status of JAMB e-cards supplied to Benue Zonal Office between 2014 and 2016. She was alleged to have told operatives of the Anti-Graft Commission that a snake swallowed the cash in question. In Lagos, the Federal High Court has dismissed an application filed by Governor Emmanuel Udom of Akwa Ibom State challenging its jurisdiction to hear the money laundering charge filed against the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Paul Usoro. Justice Rilwan Ekawa held that Governor Udom's application lacked merit because he is not a party to the suit. In his ruling on the governor's preliminary application, Justice Ekawa held that Governor Udom belongs to the class of Nigerians who enjoy constitutional immunity from civil and criminal proceedings by virtue of his office. But as far as the court was concerned, the NBA president, Paul Usoro, was the only named defendant in the case. The court also granted an order directing the EFCC to serve its proof of evidence and the summary of some of its witnesses' statements on oath to the defendant within 7 days. Trial in the matter was then adjourned till July the 3rd.
And that's our program this week. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to catch the repeat on air or watch via our YouTube channel. I'm Shola Shirley. See you next week.